Hey, what's up? Welcome to another episode of the Pepper Pack Podcast. I am the Dr. Pepper teacher, Zach Bowman, and it is another daily episode of the Pondering Pepper. So let me find where I put my Dr. Pepper as I ponder that question, and we'll get this show started off right. You know how it goes. Sing it with me. 1, 2, 23. Well, I am feeling tired. I think our high today was like feels like negative 20 or something like that. Probably not that cold, but it was cold. So I did some cleaning up down here in my Dr. Pepper room. I got some nice Dr. Pepper hats better hung up on some hooks so they look well, or they're not falling off. Unfortunately, this great little stool that I'm sitting on right now, as I was standing on it, it tipped and forced me to fall off. And in doing so, I landed on 2 of my cans that I bought on eBay from Poland, which this is the regular vanilla float one, so it's dented. I was able to take a screwdriver and go on the inside of it and kind of push it back out. This really cool cherry can, same thing happened to it, and unfortunately the screwdriver actually punctured there and at the top. It's kind of ruined it, but I still love this can. I don't have any plans on selling my collection, so I'm not worried about the monetary value, but I'm just more mad that these are really cool cans and I just messed them up because I fell off this stupid stool. But that's okay. We'll make it work. I was able to take a bunch of pictures last night of all my cans that I need to add to my Mr. Bowman's Dr. Pepper Emporium. So I was able to get pictures of those before they were damaged. So that was at least helpful and looks nice. But tonight's Pondering Pepper question, let's get to it. It is, when you are 80 years old, what will matter to you the most? What matter to me the most when I'm 80 if my Dr. Pepper cans are dented? Probably not, but I think at that point, if I'm still collecting cans, it'd be fun to have the stories of what's going on, where I got stuff from, all that fun stuff. Again, I feel like a lot of these questions are designed, and in full transparency, I did not create these questions. I just found a list of 365 questions for a question for each day of the year that I could talk with you all about and just have a way for me to just get some thoughts out. But I feel like these questions are designed to make you think like what you currently have is not good or good enough, or to be reflective in a sense of how you're using what you do or don't have. So when you're 80 years old, what will matter to you most? Obviously, the correct answer should be your family, your friends, your faith, those things. I always joke that I don't joke this part, but I've told people, I've told you before, that I've already had my near-death experience. Sorry, I got some weird noises going on in my basement over there. I've already had my near-death experience when I was in high school. I shouldn't be alive, but I am. God healed me, and I survived a pretty crazy car accident. So I'm enjoying life. I'm thankful for what I have. And people always ask me, like, well, you want to get to be 80, you want to get to be 75, you want to see your kids and grandkids and this, which is all great things to look forward to. I'm not ragging on that by any means. But I don't know why we always have that assumption that you have to wait till you're 80 or 75 or 100 to say that you've lived a full life or that you've enjoyed your life. These questions of, when you look back when you're 80, what will you be happy with what you've done? What stuff will matter to you then? I don't like that mindset because I think we should be living with that mindset now. I'm in my 30s and I'm like, well, what stuff matters to me now? Like, why is it we have to wait till later. So again, that's friends and family and your faith. I think are the top three big ones that should matter to you. How you're using that time you have. One thing I've always said after my accident is, I don't want to waste time. I hate wasting anything. My wife and daughter will attest to this. I hate when we buy something, use it for a very small period of time, then it's either being thrown away or just sits in a storage room because I'm like, we wasted that money, we wasted that item, we could have done something else with it, and I'm always sneaking things and putting them back out or finding a way to reuse them, not just so they're not wasted. What's up, Carter? You hope I get better, Carter. I'm glad you hope I get better. I think I am better. I don't know. I'm just tired. But yeah. So I don't want to waste things, and that comes back to that mindset of how are you using today? What are you doing today that matters? What are you doing today that's important? Um, is it building for the future, enjoying the moment and building for the future, or is it just wasting time? Things, again, like I mentioned, I don't like to do. Um, I get asked a lot, what am I going to do with my Dr. Pepper collection when I get older? I sell it. I sell it. I don't plan on it. I've always joked with my fellow ambassadors, with Josh and Connor and everybody, that when I die, I know my wife's not going to want it, so they could have it and do what they want. I doubt my daughter will want to keep very much of this, but it's fun. I enjoy it. So maybe they will sell it and use it to pay some bills or whatever. Who knows? I feel like one of these days something I have has got to be worth some money. But until then, that's all right. So today's question, not really deep for me to dive into, just again because of my perspective and my point of view on a lot of this stuff. I was joking with my wife earlier, and I read her the question. I said, when you're 80 years old, what will matter the most to you? And I said, well, probably the nearest hospital and the nearest bathroom are going to be really important when you're 80. I also want to be that old 80-year-old grandpa that purposely drives 20 miles an hour under the speed limit on the road just to see people drive by, because they're going to wave to you. Probably not the way that would be a friendly wave, but they'll wave to you. That we get some social interaction with people. But that's about all I got for tonight. It is really cold outside. I took my daughters outside with my wife today and pulled them on the sled outside for about 20 minutes. We were all bundled up, but came in, and my youngest was really, really cold. Her legs were already red, even through layers of pants and everything. So we're like, yep, we're not doing that again. But it's supposed to be colder tomorrow. It snowed all day today, off and on, and it's supposed to snow tonight. Didn't get the 10 inches they were predicting. I think we're more around like 5 or 6, but who knows what will drop tonight. So, as always, stay safe, stay caffeinated, be blessed, be a pepper, and until we drink again, I'll see y'all next time.